Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Luke and the Heartthrob.
Romina here?
Who's that guy?
He's yours.
What can you tell me?
I heard from you in over a year. You just took off.
My son and I should be around him. I wasn't around my dad. Look the way I turned out.
How are you going to take care of us?
Hello everyone, welcome to Everyone's Critic. This is Spencer Fawcett, and I'm going to be talking about The Place Beyond the Pines. Place Beyond the Pines is told in 3 acts. It involves a bank robber who's trying to provide for his infant son, and a police officer who also has an infant son, and then it fast forwards 15 years and looks at the lives of the 2 sons and how they collide, as well as the bank robber and the police officer, and it's very interesting and thought-provoking, so let's take a look.
I can't think of another line of work that I'd rather be in.
You're so smart, you can do anything you want. Just don't understand why you're doing this.
I'm a cop, Jet. You got a kid? You want to provide for that kid? You got to do that using your skill set. And your skill set? Shit, damn.
All right, everybody who wants to live, put your hands in the air.
105 in pursuit of the suspect.
104, I got a visual on a motorcycle.
Tell him it's for me. I'm still his father. I can give him stuff.
Hey, I'm Officer DeLuca. We're here to search your house.
What for?
We're looking for the money that Luke Glanton may or may not have given to you.
14 grand.
The lion's share is going to our hero.
This is your problem. This is our problem, and I'm bringing it to your attention because that's what I should do.
I want to do 2 in one day.
Yeah, get up.
I'm not going to let you bring us both down.
There's a way out of this. You're not going to like it.
You know something, Luke? If you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
This movie's incredible. It is pushing 2.5 hours long, but that time isn't really felt. And towards the end, like, I remember when I first watched this, it was on a road trip, I was watching it on my phone, I was watching it on Netflix, and there was like 20 minutes left in it, and we got to the hotel, and I was like, I didn't want to put it down. I like wanted to watch the rest of it. It kept me hooked, and like this is what movies should do. They should keep you hooked. They should keep you on the edge of your seat. They should entertain you. They should interest you, and that's what this movie did for me. This movie is fantastic, and I wasn't expecting it. Like, this movie kind of came out of nowhere. Everyone was recommending it to me, and I was like, all right, I'll watch it. And I definitely had some interest in it, and I watched it, wasn't expecting too much out of it, and was blown away by it. The one negative I do have for it, and I did say that I was interested in towards the end, but the 3rd act is the weakest of the 3. I think the 1st act is the best parts of it, especially because Ryan Gosling, who's easily the best performance in this movie, he's in most of it, and that's like where he mostly is in the story. He doesn't really show up in the 2nd and 3rd acts, but he is incredible. He's playing a role that he doesn't usually play, and he kills it. The other performances are pretty good. Bradley Cooper's pretty good in this. Eva Mendes is good in this. Ray Liotta has a small part in this. He's really good. Mahershala Ali, in one of his first movies, is really good. The one performance I had a problem with was, I don't remember his name, but he plays Bradley Cooper's son. I didn't like him at all. And I couldn't tell if it was just the character was too unlikable, that it made the performance unlikable. I don't think that was so much the case. I just didn't really like the actor or the character. So that's like my big negative with the movie is, and it kind of, that's part of what ruins the third act for me. That and like the absence of some of the bigger actors in the movie, but at the same time, you want to know what's going on in the third act. You're hooked into it. Once like you're, I'd say 20-25 minutes in, you're hooked the rest of the way through. You're never bored. Some parts lose more momentum than others, but overall, like, you're hooked throughout the whole thing. This is a fantastic story. It's interesting. It's there's not enough words to describe it. This is one of the best stories. This movie could have gone a bunch of different ways, and it went like an almost perfect route. The screenplay is very good. There's a lot of great dialogue in here. It's not really showy dialogue, which is good. It's more subtle and subdued, and it's just done expertly. It's directed very good. It's entertaining, like I said. It keeps you hooked all the way through. I've rewatched it a bunch of times. It might not be everyone's like go-to to rewatch, but I think it is rewatchable because I think it's that good. You might pick up on things you haven't known before. There are a few twists that you might not be expecting. In fact, you probably won't be expecting them. That kind of happened midway through, and maybe watching it again with that in mind, it might change the way you view the movie. This movie's great. I definitely recommend it. It's on Netflix last I checked, so if you have Netflix, you should go check it out. You should have like a Bradley Cooper double feature with this and Silver Linings Playbook, which I just reviewed. Go see this movie. It's very good. Don't let the length take you out of it. It blows by. It's like the quickest 2 hours and 20 minutes you'll have in a movie. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's very, very good. Overall, I give it a 9.4. Great movie. Go watch it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you.